my channel. Today I am going to be recreating Irene's peekaboo look from Red Velvet's music video, and I am a huge fan of Red Velvet, so I am so excited to get into this video, and I hope you like it. The first thing I'm going to do is set my face so it doesn't go anywhere. I swear to God, my face is like one of those slip-and slides, like, you know, you go down the hill and there's like water and it's a tarp. I'm just going to insert a picture because I know that somebody in the comments is going to be like, what the fuck is a slip-and slide? So I'm just going to apply this all over my face. So the next thing I'm going to do is apply my foundation, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Soft Ivory. I love this foundation, but it is pretty full coverage, so I'm only going to do a couple of dabs of it on my face. I'm so sorry you had to see that. And to blend it in, I'm just using this, I think it's a Joe Fresh beauty blender. It is so good. I love it. It's my baby. It was $3 and I was like, disco! I actually noticed looking at the reference image that her skin is actually lighter than mine. I have a pretty olivey skin tone. My mom is native, so she has pretty olivey skin. Olivey? Is that a real word? I don't know if you can see, but I can see in the viewfinder that my face isn't really matching my neck, so I'm just gonna take it on the beauty blender and just bring it down so that it's all even. Also, if your foundation is lighter than your natural color, then you should probably bring it down your neck, unless you really like that, you know, white face look. But I'm just gonna take it down my neck and get it in my hair. Yeah, okay, great. I love it when I do that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to conceal my face. I'm gonna use this Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer in 20 Light. Looks like this. It's actually a very full coverage concealer, so I don't want very much of it, but I do need to cover up some of my problem areas because I have acne scarring all along my cheeks and a little bit of hyperpigmentation, so I just want to cover that up. I find the best method to covering it is just applying it directly on the acne or the pimple or whatever it is and blending out the edges. Next, I'm just gonna take my little damp sponge and actually just pat it over the areas where I have the acne scarring. I'm using a really light hand with this because I don't want to actually smear the product. I just want to be able to set it in place. I have some on my damn lip. The next thing I'm gonna use is my Fit Me concealer in 15 Fair, and look, she's running out. Like, there's hardly anything left in here. That's how good this concealer is. I love it. I would die for this concealer. Well, probably not die, but you know it's a good concealer. So I'm just gonna apply this in under my eyes where I obviously have dark circles. Lately, I feel like I have more dark circles than I've ever had in my life. And I've never really had much of an issue with it, but lately, like, have like blue and gray and all these weird colors in under my eyes that I've never had before, so, you know, not getting much sleep, but oh well. I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and just blend it all out. But I am blending the edges more than the inner part, if that makes any sense, because I want this to be a very bright under eye look. So I am concentrating the color in under my eyes and just blending out the edges. Next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my blush, and I'm using the Dream Bounce, I think that's what it's called, Dream Bounce blush in the shade 40 Pink Plum, and I'm just going to apply it with my 2 fingers. I'm gonna apply it outwards, like kind of straight out, if that makes any sense, rather than in one circular spot, because in the reference picture, I'm gonna keep saying that, in the reference picture, Irene has the blush extending out towards her cheekbone, so I'm just gonna copy Irene. I know what you guys are thinking, when is she going to do her fucking eyebrows? Well, the moment has come. I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. eyebrow brush, and I actually really like this brush, surprisingly. I'm gonna be using the spoolie side and just combing out my eyebrows. You know what? This would be really intimate if my eyebrows didn't look like this right now. So Irene's eyebrows are lighter than mine in the picture, so I'm going to be using this really old, disgusting eyebrow palette. You know what? I'm not even going to show you the inside because it's so old and so disgusting. But just trust me when I say that I'm using the white brown. We're going to try to attempt a straight brow. Emphasis on the attempt. See, I already fucked it up. Good job, Sam. This looks a lot worse than I thought it was gonna look. Abort mission! Maybe I can still save it. Probably not. Guess who's got no eyebrows again? This time I'm taking a different approach. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Brow Cream in Espresso. Espresso? I have always called it Espresso, and I just read it and it's Espresso. I feel like my whole life has been a lie at this point. Obviously this makeup look is not spot on, but I'm working with what God gave me. He didn't give me very much to work with though. It's like in kindergarten when you have to share crowns and you get the white crown. And you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? I mean, you can't color with a white crown. It's just useless. What am I even saying? I love it when my camera dies and I have to wait 2 hours to start recording again. I love it when that happens. Do it again, bitch! Okay, so for the eyes, Irene has a really corally pinky color on her eyelids, and it's a really simple look to recreate. I think it's only 2 shades or 3 shades. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Endless Eyes palette, and I am going to be using the 2 coral shades and the taupey beigey color above the top coral shade. Yeah, that was a good explanation. So taking it on a little blending brush, and you're gonna put that all over your lid and in your crease. It's important to go really light-handed on this because it's not an overly dramatic eye look. So I want the outer part of my eye to be more defined than the inner part, so I'm just putting some more of that color in my crease and also bringing it down and under my eye. I know it's like really hard to see, but that's really the look we're going for here. Something really natural and not overpowering. Next, I'm taking that coral shade and just applying that in my outer V of my eye. I'm not going with the exact eye shape that Irene uses because obviously me and Irene do not have the same eye shape, clearly. So I have to kind of contour it to the shape of my own eye. So instead of putting it on the bottom lid, I'm bringing it up into my crease just a little bit. And bringing it down under my eye as well. Normally I would only bring it down halfway and under my eye because I start to look like a raccoon, but I want to kind of stay true to the look that Irene has, so I am bringing it down all the way and under my eye, which might be a risk, but we're gonna take it. Irene has a little bit of eyeliner on, but not very much, and it's really, really natural. So I'm just taking my brush and packing a little bit of this brown shade on and just putting it on the outer corner of my eye. Like, it's barely noticeable, but it's still there, so at least she's there. That's all that matters. So when I was examining the picture, I noticed that her bottom lashes kind of look like they're glued together almost. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. And I'm using this CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. That took like 6 tries to try to get me to say that right. This is where it gets edgy. I'm gonna take my tweezers and just nip a couple of my eyelashes together, hoping and praying that it works. Watch me like nip my freaking eyeball as usual. I ain't giving up now. I'm ow. That made absolutely no difference to my face at all. For the lips, I'm using this Maybelline lipstick in $8.95 On Fire Red. It's this really, really bright red color, and I'm not actually gonna apply it directly to my lips because I feel like it would look a little bit too overpowering. So I'm just gonna take it on my little lip brush, and I'm gonna apply it to the inner part of my lip. Actually, in the original image, if you look at it, it doesn't even look like she has anything on her lips, but I kind of wanted to add something extra because I kind of felt like if I didn't have anything on my lips, it wouldn't really be complete. Then I'm just going to take this really old lip balm. You can literally use any lip balm, it doesn't matter which one it is, and I'm just going to apply that directly on top just to give it a bit of shine. And that's it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below telling me what you think, and also you can subscribe to my channel right down here. I post videos every week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!